Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. A few months ago, Jeremy Hogan offered some insightful views on the Ripple vs SEC lawsuit with a wave of optimism that the case would be settled shortly. He explained that both parties submitted under seal reply briefs to each other's summary judgment petitions with the court. According to Hogan, these were meant to stay under seal to the public until when due. But the financial technology firm already published its 89-page reply brief. That was quite a surprise. But before we go on to expose this huge news, are you ready to make some significant passive income with your crypto assets? Then you need to check out DEX Pool. DEX Pool is a game-altering tool that allows you to become a market maker and offer your crypto assets to decentralized exchanges. In exchange, you can receive rewards from the fees produced by trades on the site. It's like getting compensated for just hanging on to your crypto. But that's not all. With DEX Pool's automated compounding procedure, you can optimize your returns by reinvesting your earnings for the greatest possible compound interest rate. This means you can lie back and watch your coin work for you, making you more money daily. And the greatest part, anyone can contribute liquidity to decentralized platforms like Uniswap and SushiSwap through DEX Pool. So you don't need to be a financial specialist to start making passive money. But wait, there's more. Right now, DEX Pool is providing a unique sign-up incentive just for you. You'll earn up to 100 XRP as a 10-day liquidity bonus when you place your first payment. But hurry, this deal won't last eternally. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for DEX Pool immediately and start making passive money with your digital investments. Return to the Ripple vs SEC drama. This fight, which has persisted for the past 20 months, is now shaping up with new realities which seem to represent a gust of fresh air ahead of the widely expected summary ruling in the case between Ripple and the SEC. The issue is lately getting increased focus regarding the Hinman speech documents. The papers, carefully protected by the SEC, are likely to influence the trajectory of the ultimate decision. And this ultimate decision is what we are all waiting for. According to the updates, US monitor Empower Oversight declared its support of the petition made by journalist Rosalind Leighton to unseal the Hinman papers. This statement came after Leighton submitted a motion before presiding Judge Annalisa Torres to obtain the SEC papers on the premise that the material is of public interest. The US monitor added to the agency's engagement with the SEC, having previously raised an eyebrow at the regulator's behavior in providing crypto sector supervision. Jason Foster, the head of Empower Oversight, observed, "The SEC has repeatedly stonewalled any efforts from public interest transparency groups, including Empower Oversight, to cast a light on conflicts of interest and ethical questions at the agency. The public demands explanations from the SEC as to what precisely the agency knew about Hinman's speech and when they knew it." The topic of this discussion is a crucial document in the Ripple case carrying the potential SEC stance on cryptocurrency classification. Ripple's legal team is requesting access to the address, sure that it could apply to XRP. Remember that the SEC charged Ripple for marketing unregistered security in the shape of XRP coins in December 2020. Back then, the SEC revealed that it had launched a case against Ripple Labs Inc. and two of its leaders, who are also major security holders, claiming that they raised over $1.3 billion through an illegal, continuing digital asset security offering. It is worth noting that amid the flood of queries on SEC crypto regulatory behavior, Chair Gary Gensler has come under fire for claimed bias. Pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton has frequently asserted that Gensler might be working in the interest of others through his crypto law platform. Deaton made the claims because Gensler has frequently met with the Vanguard group that handles his alleged $100 million fortune. So Deaton questioned Gensler's stance on regulating Bitcoin to safeguard retail investors. "We must make commotion and be heard. So-called experts like Gary Gensler think they know what is best for private investors, which is dragging us down and keeping the dominant actors in control," Deaton said on February 24 th. And with heat turning on and unsealing the Hinman documents, Deaton emphasized that the substance of the address would be made public soon. Above all, the result is expected to have an extensive effect on the crypto space, particularly regulations. XRP is already under so much strain. Who knows what could happen to other coins if the issue lingers? The Ripple vs. SEC case has been long overdue, and this protracted case has successfully sparked a lot of uncertainty, suspicions, pressure, and mistrust. XRP has been documenting daily losses and the result is still uncertain, so there is no guarantee that XRP might continue to exist. XRP partners, this one's for you. Their ears are clearly itching to hear about the result of this case, and that's where the busy XRP lawyer Jeremy Hogan steps in. In January 2023, when the heat of the Ripple versus SEC fight was still firmly felt, attorney Jeremy Hogan went to Twitter to share his opinion on what outcome XRP might confront for Ripple globally. Just in case the court case is dropped, and here is what he believes about it. XRP would lose portion of its usefulness. Hogan's message came as a reaction to a post by CEO and author Michelle Nightingale. She tagged several Twitter users, including Hogan, John Deaton, and James Flynn, who is a barrister. Nightingale chose to pick their minds to find the harm that might ultimately happen if the court ends up classifying XRP as an unregistered security as stated by the SEC. Pessimism on her part? Not really. It's just an attempt to be practical. Michelle informed them that when this prospect was addressed with Ripple chief Gullinghouse, he stated that Ripple would relocate outside the US. Hogan replied to this message calculating that XRP would likely lose 25% of its usefulness, since the US supplies 25% of global economic activity. However, that's not the only event that can happen. Many in the crypto world think that Ripple is now fighting for the entire crypto space. Therefore, if Ripple occurs to lose to the SEC, this would impact the crypto world in the US negatively. Not to mention the XRP price, which dropped hard after the case was started in late December 2020. The top journalist at Fox Business, Charles Gasparino, also revealed his nightmare situation for crypto is that there is a flip and Ripple gets to defeat SEC in court. He wrote that the governing body might go further to get the crypto space under control and will probably target Ethereum for its sales, hence damaging the two finest technologies in crypto. Last year, Ripple's Brad Gullinghouse stated in an interview that he thought the settlement would be reached this year. Specifically, during the first quarter of it, many respondents in the Twitter survey conducted by Crypto Law conceded to that, as more than half of them opted for this option. However, regardless of the outcome, Jeremy Hogan outlined why he still holds XRP. He informed his Twitter fans on December 30, 2022, "I own XRP because I know Ripple can't be sued again. I won Algorand because the Algorand Foundation won't be sued at all." When asked what prevents the CFTC from suing Ripple next, Hogan replied that it would basically have to claim some kind of fraud, and even the SEC could not come up with fraud allegations. He went ahead to state that out of the top 20 crypto assets, he believes that only Bitcoin is immune from the SEC, presumably because of prior remarks by SEC Chair Gary Gensler and his predecessor Jay Clayton. "Before FTX's, I would have provided you some titles. Now, however, you can really only state Bitcoin and that's it," Hogan said. It came out that Jeremy Hogan was not the only one confident about XRP. On December 27, 2022, David Gorenstein, founder and chairman of Gorenstein Media, revealed his intentions to purchase more XRP. Addressing his Twitter fans, he said, "All right, the first thing I'm going to make sure to do in the next few days is to have my crypto holdings in order. Going back to concentrating on BTC and ETH as my main canines. Then put more packages of LTC and XRP. I'll still go into meme tokens risk play, but it's money I can afford to lose." From close observations, Goldstein first grew intrigued in XRP. "I keep glancing at XRP and I want to press the purchase button and add to the bags. I'm being repetitive, but if Ripple wins that lawsuit, it's going to soar," he said. David added, "The more you trash on XRP, the more you're driving people to look into it. It's that easy. And once people find how dope XRP is, they become big supporters. Now that we have verified that there are still individuals vouching for XRP, what's the court scenario like? Both sides could settle as they anticipate the summary ruling." According to John Deaton, Ripple would pay $100 to $250 million in a deal. If the regulator recognizes that current and prospective sales of XRP are not categorized as securities. But he warned that the chance of the SEC consenting to the strategy was limited, given the agency's heightened assault on the digital asset sector. He noted out that the presiding court could explain XRP's secondary sales in this instance. It is worth mentioning that Ripple General Counsel Stuart Alderoty previously insinuated that the SEC has minimal possibilities of winning the case based on past outcomes in the Supreme Court. The SEC has lost 4 of its last 5 cases in the Supreme Court, thanks to the few that had the bravery and resources to battle back against the SEC's intimidation and adhering to stretch legal stances that were not true to the law, he said. XRP is presently trading at around 37 cents, with daily losses of about 1.5%. Evidently, the coin needs a rescue operation, but that will likely happen when the case is finished shortly and it turns in favor of Ripple. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.